It is what it is, man. But let's
Yeah.
jump out of serious time and let's get into some, since we're talking about TV and movies. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I just watched Megan,
Right.
and bruh, I thought I was gonna be. I thought okay, look, I thought I was gonna be like a Chucky movie, bro. Like, oh, they're gonna kind of take the idea of Chucky, but nah, I don't think so. Also, I thought that it was. Oh, there's so much here. I thought it was gonna be like super like scary or something.
So you're looking for like a purebred horror film.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like super scary. Like, oh, I'm gonna be afraid. This is gonna be some sort of like, you know what I mean? But it wasn't at all. It felt more like a thriller than it was like a scary
How do
movie.
you get that from that goofy ass trailer, bro?
Because that's what it was. That's what it said. That's what. Oh, I don't think I watched the trailer.
No, bro. I was about to say, bro, that trailer is so freaking goofy, and that's why I wanted to see it in the first place, man. Like,
Hmm.
I love my traditional horror films. I love my supernatural horror films. I love my psychological horror films.
Yeah.
But goofy horror films will always have a place in my heart.
Uh huh.
Like I grew up watching Scary Movie, which is a comedy about horror movies.
Yeah.
So like when I saw this trailer and the music is playing and the freaking doll is dancing and stuff, I'm like, yeah, okay, this is gonna be one of those. And then even
Really.
more so when I saw that it was directed by James Wan, who directed *Malignant* a couple years ago. I
I
was
didn't
like, yeah,
catch that
this is
one.
gonna be something that I loved. And yeah, I love this movie, man.
You really love that much?
I love Megan, man. I loved it. It was exactly what I thought it was gonna be.
Really?
I didn't have a lot of expectations for it, but what I got is, like I said, that's exactly what I was expecting, bro.
Dude, I really thought going into it because I was telling my girl, I was like, dude, we need to watch this movie, Megan. My boy Dom's talking about it. I hear other people talking about it. Let's just give it a chance. She's like, I don't want to watch a scary movie right now. You know what I mean? When she gets to start, when she gets to go, she gets to go. So I was like, you know what, man, let me take this time and just watch it myself. I was so
Yeah.
prepared. I had the lights off, and it was just like, okay, I feel like I'm about to get scared, and I just never got there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Right.
never I never felt scared.
Yeah.
I felt more interested than scared. Like
Interested about what?
like for example, I'm glad you asked. For example, I think it really shows like how much I think her name was Gemma, right?
Yeah, Gemma.
She's the aunt. Okay, so
Yeah.
it was funny to me that Gemma cared more for the doll and creating the doll than she did for the daughter that she just not inherited, that she just what's the proper word for that? That she just
Uh,
did the whatever she her
Newly adopted daughter.
yeah, that she just got, and she
That
was
she did
more
have to adopt.
it felt like she kind of cherished the doll more, and I thought that was
Yeah.
interesting because it showed something from her, is that she wasn't ready to be a parent. She was,
No, and it showed me that she was way too deep into her own job.
exactly,
She was
and
more focused on work than literally anything else.
right, and I,
Even, her niece.
and even as things were going, she was more excited that the doll was helping her new daughter be go through his feelings and being there for her,
Yeah.
and that made her
Grieve
more
in a special
happy.
way.
Yeah, that made her more happy than like that she was functioning more than
Yes.
her daughter, or her Candy, which I think the daughter's name was Candy, right? Or
I don't think it was Candy.
it was
Let me
something,
look it
bro.
up here.
Katie.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, she was more happy that I mean,
Yes,
like, bro,
Candy boy.
like, I know, I thought of, because I have some stuff written down here, and I read it
Yeah,
as Candy, but
Candy.
yo,
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry, man.
it was just like, bro, like, come on, woman, like, what are you
It's like
doing?
it's like, bro, get it together. It's like get it
Yeah,
together, but like at the same time, it's like you know people that are super into their job. You know,
I don't actually.
super
Oh,
super.
you know what? You know what? I think I do. I think I
So
do.
like you know someone that treats their job as like their entire life. I saw a speaking of TikToks, I just saw a TikTok of this old couple, and they were like vlogging, and they were just like taking trips and doing all this random stuff. And someone in the comments said, "Yeah, this is what happens when you make your job your life for most, for just about all your years, and then when you don't have your job, you don't know what to do anymore." And I was like, "Ooh, they kind of made a good point."
Yeah.
You know.
Oh,
But
dude,
yeah,
that's
she's super into her job. She doesn't really have time for anything else. You already seen that she was estranged from, like her. She wasn't really close with her family. She wasn't close with her sister that passed
oh
away.
yeah, they
That's why she
didn't
was so, yeah, like she didn't know what to do.
they didn't really like get into that much. It was just kind of like something like a scene or
Yeah, it
two
was
that
in passing. Yeah.
yeah. It would have been interesting to see what nah, I guess it didn't.
No, I didn't
Nah, I
really do
didn't.
much for the story.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna move the plot movie further.
No.
Yeah, man, and it was just like, bro, like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
And okay, so I did feel like the first half of the movie before everything was revealed, I did
Hmm.
feel I'd actually felt like kind of sympathy for Megan in the sense that I don't know if sympathy is the right word, but I kind of felt good about her because she did generally want to protect Katie.
She was programmed to do that.
Yeah, and but it felt good. Like it felt like, well, she's sticking up for her and she's doing this for her.
So I
And
felt like it was being fulfilled, like her job was being fulfilled.
yeah, and I don't know if this was the point of or the director did this on purpose, but it immediate flip. I was like, okay, I was with you for a while, and then Megan,
It was
sorry,
like,
but
yeah, yeah. So now you're doing too much.
oh, you did way too much, bro. You did
Right.
way
Yeah.
too
That
much.
was for sure intentional to the story.
Yeah, and I thought that was good on their part. That I don't know if did you feel that way? Did you were you like
Well, of course, me knowing what kind of movie I was getting into, I could only believe so much. But like, my foot slipped off my ball I got here. But yeah.
yo,
I said, yeah, I got this basketball here. My foot freaking slipped off of it.
damn, bro,
I
yo,
was like, wait a minute. Yeah, I got this basketball right here, bro. I was like, wait a minute.
oh
I lost
my
my
god,
footing.
but
But
yeah,
yeah, me know what kind of movie I was getting into. I knew what to expect. But at first, it was like, okay, yeah, we have this super sad girl that witnessed this horrific event. It's like, it feels good to see her doing good,
hmm
you know. But then, of course, with the whole protection aspect of it, and things going road with the code, and it basically being a beta, it wasn't ready to be released to anybody in the public. It's like, okay, yeah, now things are going wrong. Now I can't feel happy for you.
yeah,
Poor Katie, but sorry.
yeah. That was I was just like, bro, like that was good of them. I was like, I felt something, and then
Yeah,
immediately I didn't.
right.
What did you think about the
That, that,
intro?
that went right away. Which part?
They actually like they were like, oh, I was like, what the hell? This kind of does feel. You know how when movies like do like commercials, it's like over exaggerated or something. But like
Oh yeah.
this,
I thought it was actually funny because like one
yeah,
of them like really made me laugh. I forgot which one because it's been a little while since I've seen it.
hmm
But it's like one of the earlier commercial things. I was like, yeah, okay, that's the stupidest thing I've seen in a while, and I love it.
yeah. It was. I was
It
like,
was like this
okay,
thing is not supposed to be taken seriously. I was like, okay, yeah, you got me.
dude,
You know,
that was
it,
pretty
wa-
good.
it was it was funny though. But I
Dude,
think one of the highlights to me was when she just started singing Titanium out of nowhere.
dude, I was
Bro,
about
I
to say
almost
that.
cried laughing, bro.
I was
Like,
about to say that.
oh my gosh, bro. Because I'm just watching the movie. It's like this. It's super quiet. She's like, "Hey, I'm gonna protect you forever." Shooting stars across the moon. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
nah. I was like, no way.
Oh my god.
Oh man, they got me though. They got me. A few times they got me laughing, man.
Yeah, I found myself enjoying this movie.
Especially at the end.
That felt rewarding.
Yeah, like with the boss getting his just due when he was in
hmm
the elevator. And then the other guy he's like, "No, you can't get away with this." She's
Yeah.
like, "Okay, yeah, you stole my code and you wanted the boss dead anyway, so yeah, you're not leaving here anyway." So,
One thing that hit me was like,
that was
oh,
funny.
I found out it was like PG-13. It wasn't a rated R movie. Maybe that would have been a
Mhm.
little more information that I would know what I was getting into. But I just went in there
I think
completely.
if you were rated R, I think it'd be a little bit more bloody and more gory,
Hmm.
which they did announce that they were going to be making the unrated cut. So I'm looking forward to that.
Really, they did. That's awesome.
Yep, they're gonna make the unrated cut, and they're also gonna make a sequel. So
What
fun
already?
stuff already, bro. They did that well, man.
Damn,
I think it's done 100 million
a
last
hundred
week.
mil already. That's
100 mil,
awesome.
and that movie's budget wasn't even that large either. So
So they recouped and made more money, huh?
yeah, they got they got it back in blood.
Yeah.
Whoa! So the budget was 12 mil. The box office they made 146 million.
Oh
So that's
my
well over
god,
12 times what they put in, bro.
bro, what?
For 12 times.
And it was a decent flick,
Yeah.
dude. That was awesome. I think
Yeah,
what?
Blumhouse, like they're known for making those kind of
Yeah,
low budget movies. Well, not technically low budget, but like, just a few $1 million worth.
it didn't even
And
feel
then
low
just
budget.
no, not at all.
Not at all, huh?
Not at all. But yeah, that's normally like the route they choose. Like they make movies for not a lot and then just go crazy with the box office revenue.
Man,
Like
that's awesome.
even with Insidious, I know this is one of the early ones, but like the budget was 1.5 million and they made 100 million in the box office. The Purge, that budget was 3 million and they made 89.3. So it's like they're getting big returns off of these movies.
The Purge was Blumhouse.
Yep.
What?
And one of the earliest ones I know of that was Paranormal Activity. That movie, let's see, production was 15,000. Post production was 215,000, and that movie made $193.4 million.
Bro, so they banking. They
Yeah,
banking.
to say the least, man. To say the least.
Did you feel in this movie there was hints of action? Like action type of
Um,
movie?
I won't say action.
Uh-huh.
I'd say there were more climactic moments, like with the kid in the forest, like him trying to run for his life.
Yeah.
Even with like the old lady trying to live her life and then her dog, and she was in her shed and got freaking pesticide sprayed.
Oh my
It's
god,
like
how
I,
silly.
I wouldn't say that was action. I'd just say it was more of the you know more engaging moments.
Okay. I really enjoyed like kind of the ending. It felt really satisfying, like after a big meal or something. When she
Yeah.
when she put her hands together and she awakened the robot.
Mm-hmm.
That was sweet. That was cool. I like that.
Yeah.
And she kind of
What would
saved
you
the
rate
day.
it out of
Rate it?
10?
Oh, I was I've been trying to stray away from rating, but
I know, but a whole number,
a
not a
whole
half,
not
none
points,
of that. No, no points.
not even lights or heavies.
Nope.
Santano it?
Just
Okay.
this is just a straight number out of 10.
Okay. What would I rate it? What would Alex rate it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm jumping between
1 out of 10.
I'm jumping between a 7 and an 8.
Okay,
7 and
I can
an
see
8.
that.
7
I
and
can
an
see
8.
it.
I think it's a movie you need. I think it's go watch it. Go watch it.
Yeah. If you haven't seen it yet,
Yeah.
go and see it.
Yeah. Or even when Halloween or like whatever, bro. When Halloween comes up, when you're going through all your horror movies or whatever, like put that one on.
Yeah, put that on your list.
Yeah,
It's a good watch.
for sure. Man, that was
Really
good.
good watch.
But yeah, dude,
Yeah, I rated it on the Dom Trap. I gave it a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed it.
a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, it hit all the notes I expected it to hit.
Mm, dude, hell yeah.
I
A
couldn't
9
I
out of
couldn't ask for
10.
more.
You gave it
The only thing I could ask for is more blood, more gore.
a 9.
Yeah, that was exactly what I thought it was gonna be.
It was definitely. You don't feel like there was definitely. It wasn't a Chucky clone, but it was definitely. You didn't feel it was inspired by.
Everything has an inspiration nowadays. You
Okay,
know?
so it's not it's not bad for you. Okay, okay.
Yeah, no, not at all.
All right, that's fine.
As long as you're not biting all the way through and doing it worse. I mean, I like this movie better than I liked the Child's Play movie that came out a couple years ago with Mark Hamill
Uh huh.
doing the voice of Chucky. I like this movie way better than that movie. So,
Mark Hamill did the Chucky voice.
you didn't know that?
No, I didn't watch that.
Yeah, I think it came out like
What?
2019. Yeah, it sucked.
What?
I wouldn't say it
Oh,
sucked. It wasn't great.
damn.
It wasn't great. I expected more.
Yeah, seven. Like I'm between a 7 or 8.
Hmm.
I think I'm leaning. I don't know. I think I'm leaning more towards the 8 because it was enjoyable.
Go ahead and bump that up, man. Give it an 8, man. Go ahead and give it an
I
8.
can't say, bro.
Might as well.
If we're talking 9s or 10s, I feel like that's elite. That's elite stuff.
You says a who?
That's elite stuff. Like elite shit.
This movie, like I said, bro.
You feel
Like
like it was elite?
I said this on the trap, bro. Like this is the best January I've ever witnessed in my life when it comes to movie releases.
Mhm.
Because January is normally fodder movies, just movies that were just delayed and then they didn't know when to put it out during the year because there are already too many movies coming out. But this year, January, I haven't seen a single bad movie yet.
Or show.
Not a one. Granted, some of the movies may not be for everybody. They may be a little bit divisive, but yeah, they are not bad movies to say, anything about. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's been a really good January, man.